Hello, I'm the curator, and today's item is this. It's actually quite big, so I found it difficult to put it all in frame, but it should be. Alright, this is only the 10 anyway, I'm going to pour the contents out in a minute. Anyway, this is Cardinal, 1993, Cardinal Premier Edition Teasers. Now, I found this randomly in a charity shop. It's supposed to have a lid, but it didn't come with a lid. That doesn't matter. They all came in plastic bags, which I removed, seeing as they just got in the way. But, this is a sort of set of, I'd say executive toys, because they're sort of little wooden, quite firmly built wooden mini games, which seem to niche to be in common use. They're not like, you know, sets of, you know, those sets that you get with like Ludo and Chinese checkers and drafts and chess and stuff like that. You know, the big wooden boxes that you get with all like classic games in them. They're not like that. They're sort of, you know, I want to put them on a desk, oh ho, endear myself to the person that I'm going to fire soon, oh ho, let's play it with the secretary who I might want to get off with, oh ho. They're that type of games. And, let's pour them out. Lovely. There's the tin. It's not got much information on this, and I really don't know anything about this because I looked it up and I could not find, because it's got such a generic name, I could not find anything out about it at all. It just says that it was made by Cardinal Industries in New York and also Taiwan, because those two are the same place, I suppose. Warning, contains a small part which poses a hazard for children, blah blah blah. So it's an alright tin as tins go, but it's a bit, you know, squashed. I suppose the previous owner thought, yay, Premier Edition Teasers, let's sit on them. That's a logical chain of events. Anyway, here are the toys. I'll look at them one by one. Tic-tac-toe, that is one that, you know, you would expect. So we'll put that one aside, because if you don't know about tic-tac-toe, then why are you on YouTube, really? I mean, you're supposed to take these things in steps. You're supposed to know about basic games like tic-tac-toe and then go onto the internet. There's a sort of progression system there. It's like a levelling up system, like in an RPG, like Final Fantasy. You have to go from the bottom to the top. You can't, you know, be starting with the internet without even knowing about tic-tac-toe. What are you doing? Anyway, mind magic. Hard to discern lettering. Thankfully, whoever the last owner was, I think they typed out this. It looks typed out. It might have came with it, I don't know, but it doesn't look mass produced. And this was only from 1993, and this looks like it's, you know, from like the 60s or something, so I think this was from. Anyway, mind magic. To begin, put pegs in all but one hole. Each time a peg is jumped, remove it from the board. 1 peg remains. Terrific, 100 points. 2 pegs remain. Good, 50 points. 3 pegs remain. Fair, 25 points. 4 pegs remain. Remain. 4 pegs remain. Pour 0. Oh, no, you know, that escalated quickly. So this is sort of like a one-corner version of Chinese checkers, or Chinese drafts. No, it's Chinese checkers. So, yeah, you have all the... I must note, one problem I do have with all of these is that they don't actually fit in the holes properly. The pegs don't. They haven't been drilled quite as well. I suppose it's because of mass production. I don't know. They just don't fit too well. Like that one in this corner here. You know, pulling it out has broken the whole board. The game is destroyed. Oh no! But yeah, like I said, there's sort of one corner Chinese checkers there. Anyway, roll 'em. I think this is a sort of wooden version of that game. Is it called Shutterbox or something? Shutbox? It has shut and box in it. I don't know what the middle word is. But yeah, you put all the pegs in, roll a dice. If you get roll 2 dice rather. If you get a 7, which is a 4 and a 7? 7 and then a 4 and a 1. How did I come to that conclusion? If you got a 5, that's a 4 and a 1, then you can have the 5, the 4, or the 1. And it's sort of strategy. The one who, if you go around the table, the one with the least amount of pegs left over wins. You know, it's fairly simple. Let's read it on... You can pause the video now and read it. Smashing. Anyway, there's this roundabout, which is really odd. Basically, you go round and round. Starburst. This is an interesting one because you have to start at any one of these points with the thing. And you, like you say, you start here. You have to make a maximum amount of connections you can. I think I've just did it just then. Hang on. No, I've done it wrong. Let's start again because I swear I just did it just then. Hang on. How did I manage that? I was just talking and then I did it. I don't even know. But you're supposed to... basically, you have to... Like, if you start here, you have to make a line. And you might get stuck in one place that you can only end... Like, say there was a line there. You can only end up back there. So basically, you have to do it in the right order that you get all of them. It's, you know, quite basic. This one... let me just consult the paper. Beginning right by rolling both dice, each player starts on position 1. To move position 2, player must roll a 2 on one dice, or a combination equaling 2. You know, that it's sort of, you have to roll a 1, then a 2, then a 2. It's sort of like a different version of the roll-'em game. I seem to have a second roll-'em game. And Insanity. Place 4 pegs in the 4 leftmost holes, 4 blue pegs in the 4 rightmost holes, leaving the centre. It's sort of like, you know, solitaire, but like the balls one, not the cards one, but the marbles one rather, but on a straight line. Yeah. But they're good games overall. I quite enjoy them. They're odd, and they feel sort of traditional, so maybe that's what they are. Is it worth getting? I suppose so, if you can find it. Its rarity is a bit ambiguous. I got it for £2 from a charity shop, and that, you know, says nothing about how rare it is. If you can, I'm sure there are some on shopping sites. That's all I really need to say about it, really. If you can find it, buy it. It might be expensive, might not be expensive. The biggest problem you'll have is postage, seeing as it is quite a large package. So yeah. Cardinal wooden Premier Edition teasers with golf pegs. Told you it's for executives. It's got golf pegs in it. Golf tees. You know, that's the most executive thing ever, a golf tee, I'll have you know. It says so in a book.